After Adisa's groundbreaking success with the ghost thread, life in Lagos had changed dramatically. His workshop, tucked in a bustling Ibadan neighborhood, was alive with the rhythm of looms clacking in perfect cadence. Indigo-dyed fabric shimmered under the warm sunlight streaming through the windows, and the faint scent of natural dyes filled the air. Adisa's parents and grandmother often watched in quiet pride as he and Ton merged tradition and innovation, their laughter and chatter mingling with the hum of creativity. Ton, now a tech prodigy, had transformed a modest corner of the workshop into a sleek tech hub. Neon LEDs lined his screens as young students learned coding and digital design, merging technology with the rich patterns of Yoruba heritage. The air buzzed with youthful energy, the occasional chaos of dropped laptops or overexcited students sparking moments of comedy that lightened the high stakes of their work.
This setup is amazing. What's this?
Yet, shadows of the past had returned.
But what is it?
Victoria, Adisa's former schoolmate and childhood rival, had not forgotten the humiliation of being outshone by his genius. In London, she had transformed herself into a cunning, sophisticated entrepreneur, backed by shadowy international investors. Her jealousy had hardened into obsession. She would stop at nothing to appropriate the ghost thread, claiming its beauty for herself and global profit. She hired hackers, infiltrated African design networks, and meticulously studied every detail of Adisa's work, unaware that Ton's tech defenses were already detecting subtle intrusions. Adisa first sensed the threat when his latest prototype began to warp unexpectedly.
Note the sparks.
Tiny misalignments appeared in the intricate patterns, dyes reacted unpredictably, and faint sparks of chemical reaction almost ruined the fabric. Panic and suspicion gripped him. Someone was meddling with his life's work. Ton, with his characteristic humor and ingenuity, discovered the intrusions. A frantic, hilarious scene unfolded as one of his students accidentally triggered a massive holographic display of glowing designs across the entire hub, creating chaos and laughter amidst the tension. Victoria made her move in person, arriving in Lagos disguised as an art enthusiast attending local markets and fashion expos. She observed Adisa's work closely, charming some of his assistants and bribing others. Her presence stirred unease and anxiety in the workshop. The tension escalated when one trusted assistant, blinded by grief, betrayed Adisa, leaking sketches and design concepts to her. The betrayal cut deep. Adisa felt a mix of heartbreak, rage, and disbelief, realizing that the stakes were not just global but painfully personal. The climax approached on the international stage. Victoria showcased her copycat collection at London Fashion Week, each design eerily similar to the ghost thread. The tension was palpable. Cameras flashed, journalists whispered, and the audience gasped at the beauty of the fabrics. But Ton had anticipated this moment. With subtle digital genius, he inserted hidden ancestral Yoruba symbols and holographic codes into the fabric. As the models walked the runway, the patterns glowed, revealing not only the artistry but the lineage and history embedded in each thread. The audience erupted, and Victoria's empire began to crumble as the truth unfolded before the world. The confrontation between Adisa and Victoria was inevitable. In a quiet, tense moment backstage, Victoria attempted to outmaneuver him with her intellect, dissecting his weaving techniques and testing his knowledge of heritage. But Adisa remained grounded, speaking of his grandmother, the legacy of his family, and the responsibility of preserving culture. The scene was electric, every word charged with emotion, every glance a duel of wills. Chloe, now out of prison, intervened discreetly from the shadows, providing crucial intelligence to ensure Victoria's downfall. Cyber battles erupted between Ton and Victoria's hired hackers. Codes flew across screens, systems pinged with warnings, and students anxiously monitored every move. Each keystroke became a moment of suspense. The ghost thread itself seemed to pulse with anticipation, almost alive, as if it understood the battle being waged over it. The ghost thread, alive with history, pulses on as a symbol that true art, true heritage, and true courage cannot be stolen, they can only be honored and preserved.